Have you ever walked into your chicken house early in the morning, expecting to hear the familiar sound of hens cackling after laying, only to walk out with a half-empty egg tray? Your birds look healthy, they're eating well, their feathers are shiny, and you're giving them quality feed. Yet, when it comes to the eggs, the numbers just don't add up. Instead of baskets overflowing, you find yourself counting every single egg and wondering, where did I go wrong? It's frustrating because eggs are the very reason we keep layers. Every missing egg means lost income, lost food for the family, and lost motivation after all the feeding, watering, and care you put in daily. But what if I told you that hidden inside a humble, natural powder from the sea are minerals, vitamins, and bioactive compounds that can trigger your hens to lay consistently, producing not just more eggs, but better quality eggs with stronger shells and richer yolks? Today, you're going to discover how adding one natural supplement, kelp powder, to your layer feed can transform your flock into non-stop egg layers. Before we go deep into how it works, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and tap the like button so more farmers can discover this secret. Also, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love hearing from poultry keepers across the world. Kelp, also called seaweed, comes in several forms: green, red, and brown. You may hear different local names, but here's what matters. All types of kelp carry nearly the same nutritional power that fuels egg production. The best part? Kelp can be purchased in powdered form from feed stores, organic farm suppliers, or even harvested naturally along coastal areas. Once you understand what this powder does inside your hens' bodies, you'll never want to run your farm without it again. The secret power of minerals in kelp. The first reason kelp works wonders is because of its rich mineral content. Hens that lack key minerals simply can't sustain high laying performance. Minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, iodine, and trace elements such as zinc and selenium, all found naturally in kelp, are essential for egg formation. Without them, you'll see thin shells, smaller eggs, or long pauses in laying. But with kelp, your hens always have enough of these building blocks to form eggs day after day. That means more trays filled, fewer breaks, and more consistent performance. Herb vitamins that extend laying periods. Kelp doesn't stop at minerals. It's also packed with natural vitamins A, C, and E, which are crucial for reproductive health. Vitamin A supports the oviduct where eggs form. Vitamin C helps hens handle stress and improve shell quality. Vitamin E protects reproductive cells from oxidative damage. Farmers who supplement kelp notice that their hens stay and lay longer, and that their peak laying periods stretch out, because their reproductive systems are well nourished and protected. And that means more eggs, week after week, without those sudden drops that frustrate farmers. If you're finding this helpful so far, please like this video and share it with another poultry farmer who might benefit. It really helps this channel reach more farmers and keeps these tutorials coming your way. Now, let's keep going, because the next benefit of kelp is one most farmers never think about. Brain kelp and iodine, the metabolism booster. Many poultry keepers overlook iodine, yet it's critical for egg production. The thyroid gland in birds controls metabolism, and metabolism decides how efficiently your hens convert feed into energy. When the thyroid lacks iodine, hens become sluggish, production drops, and feed gets wasted. Kelp happens to be one of the richest natural sources of iodine. By including it in the diet, you keep the thyroid active, meaning feed energy is directed toward laying instead of fat buildup. The result? Birds that stay lean, energetic, and productive. Micro-gut health and egg quality. Kelp also supports gut health, the foundation of every productive flock. Its natural fibers and polysaccharides act as prebiotics, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that improve digestion and nutrient absorption. With a stronger gut, your hens absorb more protein, amino acids, and calcium, vital for forming strong eggshells. No more soft shells, no more cracked eggs, just solid, market-ready eggs every morning. Sun kelp as a natural anti-stress remedy. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest enemies of egg production: stress. Heat stress, vaccination stress, or even handling stress can drastically reduce laying performance. Kelp helps here too. It contains natural antioxidants and compounds that balance hormones, keeping your hens calmer and more stable. That means even during hot weather or stressful conditions, kelp-fed hens keep laying when other flocks slow down. Imagine not having those roller coaster egg numbers anymore. Just steady trays, day after day. Shield kelp and immunity. Every time your hens fight an infection, their body diverts energy away from laying. Kelp strengthens their immune system naturally through bioactive compounds that enhance disease resistance. This makes your hens more resilient, reduces downtime, and helps maintain consistent egg production, all without synthetic additives or drug residues. Perfect for farmers aiming for organic, chemical-free production. Balance scale how to use kelp powder. Now you might be wondering, how exactly do I use kelp in feed? The most effective dosage is around 5% of total feed weight. That means if you're mixing 50 kilograms of layer feed, add about 2.5 kilograms of kelp powder. It might sound like a lot, but remember, kelp isn't just a supplement. It's a nutrient-dense feed ingredient that balances and enriches the entire diet. Include it consistently, not just occasionally, and you'll start seeing results gradually but surely. Package where to find kelp powder. You don't need to live near the coast to use kelp. Many agricultural supply stores, organic farm suppliers, and feed mills now stock kelp powder or seaweed-based products. Just make sure it's from a reliable source, clean, and safe for livestock use. Kelp is one of the most underrated natural supplements in poultry farming. It builds stronger shells, improves yolk quality, strengthens immunity, and stabilizes production all year round. So if your layers' egg numbers have been dropping, or you want to boost consistency naturally, kelp powder might just be the missing key. And if you thought kelp was powerful, wait until you see what happens when hens start eating another natural supplement that can double their laying power. Click the video showing on your screen now to discover the natural leaf that turns ordinary hens into super layers. See you there.